Welcome to another interesting lecture on model router. And guys, this is actually a very new feature which has come up with the next Gen Foundry Agent Service. Now, if I tell you that whenever till now you've been creating agent, you have been creating a deployment of your model. Like you used to go to the Foundry, you used to pick your model, right? You used to say, okay, I'm interested in GPT 4.1, GPT 5, maybe Claude model, maybe Mistral model, and you were kind of creating your deployment, and then you were creating your agent, or your agent was based on that model, right? Not anymore, right? So this is where model router comes. So model router basically sits inside the agent layer. So if you see, this is our agent layer, and the model router basically sits inside the agent layer and acts as the brain that decides which AI model should handle each request. So based on the inputs that the user is giving, right? All the inputs are coming from the user application side. This model router or the brain will decide, do I need to choose a fast model? Do I need to use a reasoning model, or do I need to choose multimodal models? And you will very soon see it in the Foundry. I will show you that what all say different models are supported. And this, you will see DeepSeek, you will see Llama, you will see GPT. So all this is actually decided based on the model router, right? So it says model router dynamically evaluates each incoming request and routes it to the most appropriate LLM. So most appropriate LLM it finds out. Now you might ask, but based on what? We will pretty soon see. It would be based on the task complexity, it could be the latency requirements, it could be cost, right? All these things are important. So what exactly is a model router? Let's try and understand this, right? So it says the key capabilities are smart decision layer. So basically it decides the model based on cost, complexity, latency, or the need for reasoning, right? So these are some of the key aspects when it decides, or the decision is based on either complexity, cost, reasoning. If you are doing a lot of say thinking, reasoning, then it will pick that kind of model. Then the good thing about this is a single unified endpoint, right? So you don't need multiple models, or you don't need multiple endpoints of the models. You just you have to use one single endpoint, and from one single endpoint your right model would be chosen, right? So your app calls one endpoint, and the router handles which model to use behind the scenes. Really good, right? And it also does the dynamic model selection. As I said, you can route dynamically per request, like which one is cheap or fast. You could go for simple tasks, or for complex tasks you could go with expensive and powerful models. And it does optimize performance and cost. You can always do a balancing act as well. You can either choose performance, cost, or you can say I want a more balanced approach as well. So it can balance the speed, quality, cost, right? And so in terms of this, like when we say optimizing cost, it could be like cheaper models are automatically selected if you are looking to optimize cost. These are very simple tasks. Like if you ask, why is the sky blue, right? Obviously it's a pretty simple task. Then you don't need expensive models. You can go with a simple model. If you want to maximize performance, then it can upgrade to better models seamlessly, and these are done actually normally for the complex reasoning tasks. And the good thing is zero code changes. The user doesn't have to make any kind of changes that, okay, I need to make call this model or that model. You don't need to. Everything is handled by the model router, so no need to change your application code. Routing logic is all handled at the platform level. So I think with this you got good understanding. In the next lecture, I'll actually show you how you can actually select your model router, how you can create a deployment of the model router. So please don't go anywhere.